Love watching Cam Smith swing a golf club. He is my favorite player to watch right now because he is a swinger of the club. He's not really a hitter, and he swings the club with such beautiful rhythm. And what I get out of it is if you watch how stable his body stays, his head and everything stays so stable while he takes the time to swing the club, it's beautiful to watch. And it was all I could, because I didn't watch him swing while I was playing because I was competing against him. But when I have a chance to watch him play, it's special.
And it's great to see him eating a chalk ice well like this as well, isn't it, as you talk about his golf swing?
Well, the eating chocolate I can certainly relate to.
Well, you got your fancy coffee with you, and by the way, thank you for the gift you sent us. That was a huge hit in my household.
My pleasure. I've got to get back after it. So now that the season's over and I've got some time, I've got to get back after it. And coffee's been kind of the foundation for my health and wellness, to start the day feeling good and using good ingredients, and then it's easier to carry on throughout the day. But I've put on a couple of pounds as the year's gone on, and I've got to get after it and really get ready, because next year we're going to play 14 events plus the majors, and that's a lot of golf. So we've got a lot of golf coming up next year, and I really want to get back to playing at the level I know I can play.
Well, it's long been known that if you ever wanted to pick up the mic, you'd be a natural at it. So call some golf for us here.
I love watching Peter play. I played with him in Thailand, and he has more speed than just about anybody out here. Bryson, obviously, I'm going to put him in a separate universe, but when we played in Thailand, there's a bunker, and he flails it over there. I'm like, well, that's 310 to it. He'll probably go right in it, and he flew it.
Fabulous shot from Louis Oosthuizen.
Yeah, you watch those shots when they pop up nice and high like that, and you notice how they have their weight on their front foot.
Yep.
Too many people try to scoop it up and they blade it. He goes into the ground aggressively and uses speed to get the ball to pop up. But watch Cam Smith. His head and body stay so centered that he can take all the time he wants to swing the golf club and swing it into the finish. And then his hands stay so low to his body as it goes into the finish, and that has the club face rotating softly through impact.
Yeah, you're right. He swings it and he lets the ball get in the way.
His spine is in a great posture. He's got a great setup, but he just... I love watching that move right there. That's really, because I like to swing the club. I'm not a hitter, but it's hard for me to stay as stable as he does.
I was going to ask that. At this point in your career, do you still work on little things like that, or maybe pick up a few things now and then that you try and incorporate to make yourself better as a ball striker, or is it just a matter of making what you have work better?
It's refinement of what you have, but that's a great example of where I'm trying to go. So in the gym, when I'm working out, I'm trying to be able to stabilize my body. So rather than just using speed techniques to throw things against the wall, you might use anti-rotation to try to stabilize. And DJ just hits nasty.
Yeah, he just hits it hard.
He does. I can't do what he does. If you ever watch him at impact, his rear elbow is bent, and as he rotates through, I can't physically do what he does, but not many people can.
Here's the slow-mo, Phil, of the Cam swing.
Yeah, you just look at how beautifully steady his head and spine, and how he maintains his posture, but his head stays so steady that he's able to swing the club long and use length of arc to create speed and not be so violent, and it just swings beautifully into the finish. And by keeping his hands close to his body, it gets rid of the flip. When his hand starts working out away from his body, then the club has to flip over. I can relate, because that's something that I am challenged with.